This is actually quite a unique event in that we've got 8 hubs connected to the central hub today, and so they're running in parallel with the central hub. They're connected for the opening and closing session, but outside of that they're holding their own activities and their own programs. And I think some of the common things that they're doing, I think the most popular thing that we're doing in all the hubs is we're doing letter writing. So each hub have a desk set up and how you can write a letter to Huzur, and they've got templates set up for Atfal and Qadam. We've got 8 hubs in total across the country, and all 24 regions are involved. So we've got some regions who are visiting the central hub here, but in London we've got Bait al-Saban, we've got Bait al-Futur, we've got Fazl Mosque, and we've got Middlesex in the sports hall, we've got Darul Barakat, Darul Aman and Al-Mahdi Mosque. So that's 8 hubs in total.
I think this is the first time post-COVID where we've had such an event of this magnitude within Islamabad. We've had other smaller events, but if you can see the scale of this event, inshallah we'll have almost 500 Khuddam and Atfal present in Islamabad and benefiting from, most importantly, doing namaz behind Hazrat Amir al-Mu'mineen ayyadahu Allah ta'ala bin Aziz. I think that's what the mission was, especially for further regions, especially Scotland and Wales, who don't get this opportunity to come and travel to Markaz, to come and travel to Islamabad.
I have yet to come across a single occasion where anything Huzur has said to me about my personal life has not come true.
It's that aspect of how Hazrat Khalifatul Masih is an example in every aspect of our lives, whether it's spiritual, whether it's worldly, absolutely.
Every aspect.
Not exaggeration to say that Huzur's presence, his prayers can revolutionize the lives of so many people.
That logic of accepting that Khalifatul Masih is guided by God, and it literally has saved our lives in many occasions.
The truly remarkable thing is that with Khalifatul Masih, you see how he leads by example. Whatever he asks us to do, he is the person who is at the highest level in attaining those ideals. And in terms of bringing people closer to Allah, Huzur is the person who is reminding us on a daily basis of our priorities. And he is reminding us about the blessings of Allah Ta'ala. And above all, he is a leader who leads by example and leads through compassion and love. I've been in many Amla meetings with Huzur in different countries, here in the UK as well, where Huzur is repeatedly counseling the senior members that it is your duty to be more humble, more kind. Don't consider yourself to be superior in any way. The true leader is the person who is humble.
Sometimes, like I said, we do things so often that it just becomes second nature to us. We don't appreciate the value of it. And a pledge is one of those things. Sometimes we're so used to doing a pledge. We do it at our local events, local Ijtima, regional Ijtima, national Ijtima, general meeting, any program that we have, Amla meeting, we start with the pledge.
Realize the blessing of Khilafat and the things that Huzur draws your attention to that you haven't thought of. So many doors open up.
The people, they accepted Islam because of the Holy Prophet's character, because they would say that we saw his face and that face could not be the face of a liar. And when we're talking about Khilafat, the Khalifa is the successor of that man. Khilafat continues that mission of the Holy Prophet ﷺ, and it's so moving to see that sometimes you bring a person to the mosque, they see Huzur, and Huzur says nothing. And when they leave the mosque, they have a huge transformation in them just by looking at Huzur's face, his beautiful countenance. And that is something that we could never thank God enough for.
This individual is visiting all these European countries, leading the namaz, doing the musafa, doing mulaqats, guiding us, doing the amount of speeches that Huzur had to do, right? For what? For us. नहीं कुछ भी गुजारा है।